Well, welcome to another video, guys and gals. This particular video is about strange architecture in Greenock and all over if you look for it. Most major cities in the world has got the same strange architecture. In Greenock anyway, Scotland, these tenements were traditionally 4 levels. You get a ground floor, first, second, third. Well, in Greenock we have 3 levels and a basement. People say it's a basement floor. And there's always a level under the ground here, and people's living in it. The windies, you've got a window at underground level. These ones are that far under, they've been blocked up. Over here as well. But it's actually, look, I mean, how ridiculous does that look? Absolutely ridiculous. They might be basement flats now, but I would suggest that they were originally the ground floor flat. What you see, a common theme, will take you a wee quick run up the street, is these grand entrance doors. Sometimes you've got stairs coming up to them. They were all like this window before. See the window there? They're all that windy. And probably the top half of this here was the original door that's, I bet you, still under the ground there. So let's take a wander up the street. See what you think. See what your opinion is on this architecture of these flats. So, something's on there. Look, it's been blocked up, fudged up. Obviously there's a basement in there now because there's vents in it. You know what I mean? Same level as the window, just fudged up a bit of grandeur in the entrance to make it look as if it was always the main doorway to the common close. Windows completely blocked up here. Completely blocked up. Huge big door. What size was these people, man? Was a window. It was a window. You'll find the door was here and under. In my opinion. Now this is a common theme right up this whole street here. There seems to be the lower level of these houses is gone. Filled in, covered up, and the residents have been given like a garage down the stair, a lock up each, just to keep their gear in. It says common theme right up the street. There's a big grand entrance there. Look at that, eh? Big grand entrance. Lower level under the street. And these houses cost a fortune. These houses cost an absolute mint. Let's get a gander at this one. All for the status of living in the West End of Greenock. Now look at this. Now this looks like the one house, right? Possibly one house. Half of the window there is under this bloody street. There's a wall being dug out there to keep the water from coming in, and you'll probably find in behind all this grand staircase here is the original door. Quite a lot of these backs, you walk up the side of these houses and down and out at the back, so you've got a full level at the back. So whatever's happened in the past to these houses here, whether it be some form of mud flow, just throwing that theory out there, some form of mud flow has come down the hill and missed the backs because the backs are walled in and come round and filled the front up. So, let's see down here. Am I still on Gowan Street? I'm still on Gowan Street. But I'll maybe go up a street. Let's have a look at this corner. There you go. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, and they've moved into the roof, the attic space to make it back to the traditional 4 levels again. Crazy. Crazy stuff. People don't see it, really, you know. There you go, look at this one here. What's this? Robertson Street. Look at that. I mean, how blatant is that? Blocked off. That used to be windows there. Used to be windies. Now they're not. And these used to be windies as well. You see how grandeur entrance again, but it was a windy, the same level as these here. And you'll find that the original door was just down there a bit. These people lost their shit when you mention it. Like, that's it, it's a basement, the coal cellars, and you talking about, don't be so stupid. Well, what architect would design and build houses like this? I mean, that window's completely gone under the deck. Look at it. What size was these guys that lived here in the past? What size? Right, we've got one I think this is Brisbane Street. Now there's some crackers up here. There's some right beauties up here. So look at this one on the right here. Stairs going up. 3. Back into the 4 levels they've built into the attic space. To give it the traditional 4 levels. All tiny wee windows underneath. It's been fudged up over time. Now these houses they were built in mid 1800s, early 1800s or something like that, late 18s. I think they were a bit older than that. Is the date that they give you the date that they were dug out to a certain degree and fixed up again? Because I think they've been here a lot longer than that. Windows under the ground. Windows under the ground. Imagine sitting watching the TV and you're looking at people's footprints going past your dining room window, man. There's a big funny looking building here as well. Something doesn't look right with that, does it? Once it loads up here. Strange, isn't it? It starts away up here. And you've got 3 levels. And then you cross the street. Something doesn't ring true, does it? Doesn't look right. Something's happened to this street in particular over the years. They've lost the lower half and they've had to move up one and into the loft. There we go. Crazy stuff. So what do you think yourself? What opinions do you have? Do you think they were actually designed like this? Let's design a house with windows halfway in the ground. Sounds about right to me, yeah? Let's have people halfway underground. Let me look. Absolutely mental. Down here, I'll show you this one down here on Union Street. If I went too far down here, let me see. You see the whole theme's the whole way down there. If I went down too far, why? Down too far, I want to go to on this street here. Or is it going to let me go up a one? It's not even letting me look. Even Google Maps isn't letting you go up a one-way street. What's going on? Utter mental, man. Another same theme, big huge door. Big huge doorway entrance. Oh look, even the top of the window's still the same. It's the original piece. Lower level, completely fudged up, filled in. And the windows aren't even the same size out the whole building. They're all different. I'm going to show you another wee one here. Okay, we're going to go down, if it'll let me cross the street here actually. You know that you've got the one-way streets. It's going to let me out there. Is it hell, you know what I mean? Right, there we go. Union Street, Greenock. All underground, man. Look at this one on the corner. It's so blatant. The windows are in the bloody... They're in the pavement. They're in the pavement. What's happened to this floor here? This lower floor? This door is one of the original windows been made into a door. What's happened to the original floors here on these houses? They're under the ground. They're not designed like that. They are not designed like that. And you can say, oh, they've built the road up all the time and it's... Don't talk a load of shite. They've built the road up and it... What tradesman would... They'd get the bag. You would be fucking hung, drawn and quartered. Putting out shoddy work like that. There's a level of every building along these streets at West End of Greenock are in mud. They're in mud. Sometimes up to 10 feet. The big moat in it. You see one of the most prestigious hotels in Greenock over here. Tontine Hotel. Now, when you look at it from the front, it's right here. Okay. Might get away with that. Look at the moat. There's about 8 foot dug out there in the front of that, and when you go round down the back and in there, there's 5 levels or something. 1, 2, there's about 5 levels down the back, in the back car park. Not the way it's designed, man. Grand entrance coming in, 2nd floor. Now classed as the 1st floor. And I've done a few weddings in here. You go down the back stairs and into the level below, and it's out the back. Complete and utter. It's not right. It doesn't look right. If it doesn't look right, it generally isn't, is it? If something looks dodgy, it usually is. There's a couple of crackers over here. A couple of real beauties, man. People actually live under the ground. So that's my opinion. I'll stick to that. No, nothing's going to change my mind that these houses were designed this way. With windows, I mean, look. Look. These houses are a fortune. These buildings are a fortune. And there's windows under the ground, man. Anyway, so if you open your eyes and you spot this, you see it all over. Every major city I've been to has got the same thing. Glasgow in particular. Look at this here, all dug out. The original door's still down there. But there you go. It's up to you to form an opinion. I've got mine. There's been something happened worldwide. Don't think it's liquefaction. Liquefaction would make buildings unstable and they'd collapse end on, but it's definitely something that's either poured down the hill or something. All this extra mud came from somewhere, because it's not around most of the backs where it's all walled off. So there you go. That's my opinion. Form your own. If you've got any comments, don't be any fuddier about it. I'll just delete them and block you. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later on.